I had to learn a new skill to be able to decorate this cake order, and I always love when I have to learn something new to do a cake because I just get to broaden my horizons with that. But I didn't practice it until the day before the cake was due, so I got lucky on this one. This cake was for a little girl's first birthday party, and it was a Western theme. And the mom sent an inspiration picture that was covered in bows and little banner pieces that all had a little bandana print on them, but they were made of fondant. And I could tell that they weren't hand painted because it was all fairly uniform. So I had to figure out how I was going to get the paisley bandana print onto fondant before I made it into a bow. I don't know where all this confidence came from because usually I'll research how to do a new skill and watch a video on it or something, but I literally looked at the picture, got on Amazon, ordered one of the first paisley stencils that I found and said, that'll work. I'll just airbrush it on a sheet of fondant and it'll be fine. I was worried about the print smearing when I made the bows because you can't let the fondant sit and dry long enough and you have to use water to make the pieces stick together. But the airbrush actually dried really quickly, and as long as I was really careful with the water, it didn't smear it at all. I couldn't make the bows too far ahead of time because I needed the fondant to still be soft enough to bend between the tiers of the cake. In the inspiration picture, the ledge between the two tiers was completely covered in these really fluffy bows that kind of overlapped and bent in between each other. So to duplicate that, I had to kind of mash them together and fluff them up and layer them just to get that more organic look to them and not keep them in perfect bow shapes. I wasn't really sure how many bows I would have to make it all the way around the cake since they were kind of fluffed around and overlapped, but it actually took less than what I thought it would. After I got all the bows placed and the one on front of the cake, I started on the little banner pieces around the bottom tier, and again, I had to be really careful with these not to get any moisture on them. I just think this turned out to be the most perfect girly little Western theme cake.